everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with a Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, guys. We are back. And, guys, we hope that you guys are staying safe out there in the world between viruses going around of a world global pandemic. And also, we see protesting and looting and things of that nature.
Well, those are the dumb motherfuckers that do the looting and polluting.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Captain Planet either. We're talking about the dumb fucks that fucking loot and fucking set fire to business that probably didn't do nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
But they're in the crossfire.
Yeah, they're in the crossfire.
Fuck you. That's what I think. I have no problem with people
sorry.
protesting.
Riots, I should say.
Yeah.
How about
I
that?
have no problem with people protesting, but if you destroy my shit, I'm beating the fuck out of you. I'm sorry.
But you know, that's not the worst thing about it to me.
Yeah, you know what the worst thing is? Our great leader. Our great leader with the fake hair and the fucking fake tan and eating 5 Big Macs and wants to make fun of fat people. And he eats about 5 and a whole fucking tray of Oreos. I'm being honest.
And somebody has to teach him how to stand.
You know, to be honest, that's what he did. And what's he more concerned about is fucking Twitter. He's more concerned about Twitter than this whole goddamn...
Twitter.
Fuck Twitter there. They're DT.
Oh, but you see, he'll throw everything. You see, here's what's wrong with him. See, anybody that disagrees with Dickface, he don't like him no more. Fuck you.
Anyway, guys, we are back.
Yeah, we're back
With this edition of 5 Questions.
Lord,
How do you just get that off my chest?
Had to
son
give
of
you,
a
I'll
bitch?
do a Scott Hall from NWO. Had to give you a little something extra.
We always have to give you a little something extra.
All right.
Hope that you guys enjoyed the new intro.
Oh, I love the intro.
By Drew.
Thank you, Drew.
And speaking of Drew, Drew actually has the first question.
Oh, here we go. Drew's got a first question.
And Drew, I really do not know how to pronounce your last name.
So can we just call you Drew?
We're going to call you Drew K.
Yeah, Drew K, because I don't want to butcher no one's name here.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, and thank you very much for the intro, and we're going to answer his question right here, right now.
We're ready.
Which match was more hyped? On this side, we have Rock and Hogan. Of course, WrestleMania 18.
And No Way Out 03.
And, yeah, No Way Out 03. And on this side, we have Cena versus Rock. What was that, 29 and 28, I believe?
Yeah.
Or 29 and 30, or fucking something like that.
I think it was 28 and 29.
Which was more hype?
Well, you just said it, Cena and Rock.
Cena and Rock!
It was so big they had to do it 2 years in a row. It was so shitty they had to do it 2 years in a row. I thought both matches were shit.
It was so nice they had to do it twice the next year.
It was so nice they had to do it 2 years in a row. That's like fucking, what you see now. They too big for one night.
Too big for 1 year. We're going to do it 2 years.
And to be honest, the matches sucked in my opinion.
Yeah,
and to be honest, I didn't get 2 fucks because I didn't like The Rock and I didn't like John Cena. I respect John Cena. I don't like Dwayne. Because that was Dwayne that was wrestling.
Was that Dwayne?
Yeah, that was Dwayne with the fucking shitty tattoo on his titty. You know, that was Dwayne. That wasn't The Rock, that was Dwayne.
With the
that was the movie star Dwayne.
There you go.
So I didn't get 2 fucks about that match. Like, it's the main event. Click.
Click.
I didn't give a fuck because both their matches fucking sucked, so it really didn't matter. Once The Rock won the last year, you knew Cena was going to win the next year, so what's the difference?
Pops.
The only enjoyment I got was little promos they did to each other, and then the match was shits after that.
Well, there you go.
Of course, promos are better than matches.
Pops.
Shit. The first sucked, and the second one was just, I wouldn't call it the shits too, but that'd just give it too much credit.
So you're going to Cena and
yeah,
Rock?
Yeah, because, you know, but I will agree, both of them fucking suck. I don't know why they did it twice. I guess they didn't have nothing else to put on the card.
Could have been. Yeah, I didn't really understand why they did it 2 years in a row. Because I didn't even like the first one.
Yeah, I didn't even like the first one.
I did not understand why they had to go through another time of it.
Well, we had to go through another fucking year of that.
And then when it comes to Rock and Hogan, I actually thought they put on a really good match at WrestleMania 18.
Yeah, that was a great fucking match at WrestleMania 18. Hell, even their No Way Out 03 match.
Yeah, No Way Out 03 was alright.
Hey, that was the segue to go into Vince and Hogan.
But here's the thing, you know,
With Sylvan as the official.
Sylvan Grande.
When you watch Cena and Rock, you know, you're thinking that's going to be a good match. But and you watch, you know, Rock and Hogan, you think, God damn, that's a sorry fucking match. But I tell you what, that ended up to be a goddamn good match, and the other one ended up to be shitty as hell.
Hey guys, you can go back and watch. Me and Tommy did a full 2002 and 2003. Well, actually, anywhere from 2001 all the way to 2008.
Yeah.
You guys can go watch in the archives. We actually did a review on the complete WrestleMania 18 show. If you guys want to go back and watch that on the channel. So
as the thunder rolls.
As the thunder rolls and lightning strikes.
We got storms here in Kentucky, baby.
Yes, we do. So yeah, I have to agree. Cena and Rock was the worst.
Because at least Hogan and Rock put on a good match at WrestleMania 18.
I will go that your route. Of course, the audience is for you people, you know, and I'm sure hope you understand. You know, this is just our opinion. You guys have your own.
Yeah, you know, other people might have their own opinions on it. Let's go with the next question asked by Gregory Choulette.
Gregory Choulette.
Gregory Choulette. Hey, Gregory. We talk, buddy. You know we do. Go, and I love talking to you. I tell you what, I already wrote you this, but I would like to see you in person. I would like to play video games with you. So let's try to hook it up, baby.
Yeah, so, you know, get on Red Dead with the
Get on Red Dead with me. Grand Theft Auto 5, we'll tear them up, boy.
Thoughts on the short-lived promotion in 1995-1996 called AWF?
Oh.
Now, I'm assuming it's called American Wrestling Federation. I don't know too much about it.
I don't know.
All I do know is that it looked like the shits.
Oh, Tito Santana was their biggest was their guy that they you know, had to carry that company, and you know, I like Tino, don't get me wrong, but Tino, I wouldn't want him to carry my company. You know, I'm just sorry. I like him, but I just don't think he would be a real top guy champion that I'd want to hold the world belt. And a company that is prestige is what I'm saying.
And of course, it looked like a low rent fucking indie show.
Yeah, it looked like.
That's what it looked like to me.
It looked like I don't even think they did buildings. I think they did tents. I don't know. If anybody knows about this, I don't know that much about them, but if anybody does, you know, let me know. You know, I want to know.
Tom, you know anything about this?
Yeah, the round system.
Yes, and the great round
You know,
system.
you could be in a goddamn move, and then the referee got, and then there's the bell, ding, 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 the end of round one. There's no fucking rounds in wrestling. This ain't fucking MMA. This ain't boxing. This is goddamn wrestling.
I can understand boxing with a ding ding because
this is wrestling. This ain't fucking boxing or MM fucking A. Okay.
Well, you know, fucking AEW has football fuckery, so.
Yeah, true there too.
Well, maybe that's where they got the concept.
But anyway.
But I thought the AWF sucked. All they had was a bunch of guys that Vince didn't got gone. Come on, they had Coco Beware. They had fucking Tony Atlas. They had Sergeant Slaughter.
Wasn't Greg there, I believe?
Yeah, they had. They had fucking.
They had a lot of the stars.
Rich. They had Greg Valentine.
They had a lot of the stars
from
like,
WCW and WWF that weren't signed.
Yeah. So, I mean, it wasn't like it was fucking...
You know what it reminded me of? A new era of Herb Abrams.
that's what I was thinking. The UWF with Herb Abrams.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, too.
And the fucking show sucked.
Anything else you guys want to mention about the AWF?
It fucking sucked.
Yeah. The only thing I ever remember was seeing Tito talking the fucking American flag background. That's the only thing I remember. But,
oh, they had to put something back there in the background.
Yeah. Let's go with the next question asked by Ryan Hadley.
Ryan Hadley.
Opinion on the Simon Dean gimmick in WWE in 2004 to 2006.
The Simon Dean gimmick.
Now, of course, we watched original ECW back in the day.
Yeah.
And we see Nova, who was wrestling in ECW.
Yeah. With Chris Chetty.
With Chris Chetty. And didn't they win the tag team titles?
No.
Or no, they were in the tag team title picture, but they
Yeah,
never
they
won the
didn't
tag team
win
titles. But he was in ECW for a long time, and eventually, when ECW went out of business, Nova actually got signed to a developmental deal with OVW, and that's where we got to know him more.
Yeah.
We see we've seen him many times in matches there, and he,
I always thought he was pretty good.
He was learning his craft very well.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I thought Nova as a wrestler was great.
Mm-hmm. Coming out to Saliva's Click Click Boom.
Yeah. And the black leather pants.
And the black leather pants.
But, you guys have got to understand, back in that right there day, the OVW had a lot of stars.
They did.
That rose to the ranks to be and WWE.
And of course, he actually wins the OVW championship.
Yep.
Yep.
He beats John Cena on the first night.
Yep.
He does. He beats John Cena on the first night in OVW.
He does.
And becomes the OVW World Heavyweight Champion.
And he won the tag team titles with Chris Cage as Adrenaline.
Becomes part of the Jersey Shore.
And he won the titles with Aaron Stevens.
Yep, Aaron
as
Stevens.
The Jersey crew.
Jersey Shore crew.
Aaron the Idol Stevens, buddy.
And eventually, we see that he's going to be going to WWE.
And I was like, okay.
We're like, okay, because they did announce, hey, this superstar is going to WWE, and we're like, okay.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a big thing for him.
Yeah, and of course we're seeing some of these guys that's coming up. We're like, like the Basham brothers are coming up, and they're
we've seen the Basham brothers come up. We've seen fucking who?
Cena.
Cena
Coming
up. The only one that kind of broke this goddamn ceiling in Orton robbery. Fucking then Batista.
We're seeing some of the big stars go, and then we're seeing the lower guys go as well.
The mid-carders roll in there.
And we're sitting there like, I just don't know.
Yeah.
And then we see him on Raw.
Then we see his vignette on Raw.
It was
as fucking Tony Little.
With the Simon system.
With the Simon system. Making fun of fat people, which I don't give a fuck about that. And I was like, well, his career's done.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
When I saw that in his vignette, because I was like, okay, cool, Nova's going to be in WWE. I can't wait to see what he's going to do. Once I saw the vignette of his Simon Dean, the hype video, I watched. I was like, well, his career's done.
And then he started coming out on the Segway.
Yeah,
I'm like, what
on
the
the
fuck?
Segway.
Yeah.
And then he managed fucking the weak ass Gemini.
Started, then come out with his vitamin pills and shit like that right there.
Protein bars,
and
powder.
And then he was a politicking motherfucker.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna tell you the truth, I'm like you guys. When I seen all that your shit happen, I just looked at it and said, well, bye.
We'll see. After 2006, when he actually left, he actually got demoted back to OVW.
Yeah.
And see, the sad part is when he did come back to OVW, he started booking. His booking wasn't that good.
Nah.
I'll be honest with you.
He could not book his ass.
And he was sitting there saying, I was in WWE, that shit. I don't give a fuck. You were a shitty character.
Yeah, you were on Velocity there, Simon.
You were on fucking Heat.
No, Velocity.
Well, he was on Heat, too.
Yeah, he was on fucking shitty Heat, too. And fucking losing to fucking Matt Hardy and fucking people like that.
Losing to Matt Hardy.
And who fucking who switches in ice machines and they fucking switches in water.
Yeah. Switch.
Yeah. And,
I didn't give two fucks about Simon Dean. How you like that? Because I knew once his vignette happened, I saw the vignette. I was like, well, his career's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why Simon Dean now is working at a bank in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yep,
where he should be.
Where he should be.
That's it.
He's a bank teller now.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to add about Simon Dean?
Nope.
Yeah, it was just like, I just knew, But I'm going to say this right here, in all fairness, we all know that WWE can put people in a fucking shitty ass fucking gimmick. And if they can't get it over, you're out the fucking door.
I mean, and I'm not gonna lie. I thought Nova was a pretty good wrestler.
I did too.
I did.
I really did. In OVW, I thought, hey man, this guy right here is good. He's learning his craft very well. And he was at OVW learning his craft very well. But we've seen it so many times. You get there to the big door. Well, we're going to put you in saying this right here. We're going to say this right here about you. We're going to put this right here gimmick on you. Bye.
Sorry, next question. Excuse me, not last question, but next question is asked by Joey Jojo.
Joey Jojo.
Who had better talent? Okay, we have the Warlord or the Barbarian.
Okay. Barbarian.
Barbar. What do you think?
Yeah,
Barbar?
Barbarian.
What do you think, Barbarian?
Because he had more athletic ability. He could do the clothesline off the top, and he actually had talent. Warlord, not so much. What do you do? What do you do besides jobbing the Bulldog at WrestleMania 7?
Jobbing the Bulldog.
And fucking teaming with fucking weak guys like Power and Glory, and fucking and being with Slick.
At least with Barbarian,
with Barbarian,
he teamed up with Ming and became a fucking badass tag team as the Faces of
Fear. When he was in fucking WWF, he was managed by Bobby Heenan.
But if you guys don't know, these guys are the Powers of Pain in WWF.
But if you had to choose which one was better, it was Barbarian.
Yeah.
To me.
Barbarian. Pops, who you agree with, Warlord or Barbarian?
The Barbarian, to me, he was just the guy. The Warlord to me was just the guy that beat people down. The Warlord was the guy that could really do something in his career.
You mean the Barbarian?
Yeah, he could really. He's the one that could get off his feet. I mean, drop kicks and shit like that. I mean, he had more talent. I would agree with Tom.
And none of this, but Barbarian for most of his career was he was a badass. Let's just be honest. He was part of that Samoan dynasty.
Yep.
And he never really had like a real goofy fucking gimmick or anything.
Nah.
Where Warlord in the WWF had the fucking scepter with the big ass W on it, and the half fucking
have a fucking shield on his head.
Yeah, I was sitting there like,
no.
But
and come on, he was a jobber in that thing.
Yeah.
That's why they put him with the with the Doctor of Style Slick.
Why does Slick get this D people?
Because he's a reverend, that's why.
That's a big reason.
But, okay, so we're all in Truce Barbarian.
Yeah,
It was better.
But you gotta like Slick for being a nice guy, and so I'll do the best I could.
Yeah, I like Slick.
And guys, last question for this edition of 5 Questions is asked by Jose Cruz. What are your favorite Nickelodeon shows growing up? Now, of course, me and Tommy grew up in the mid-90s.
Yep.
And we watched a lot of Nickelodeon back in that time. Because as you guys know, Nickelodeon was fucking the channel back in that time.
Not anymore, but...
Not anymore.
Not anymore if you want to watch fucking iCarly or goddamn fucking Victorious or goddamn fucking...
Whatever they got on there now. I don't really know what they got on there.
Well, what happened was, I guess Nickelodeon moved with the times. They had to go with iCarly and
I mean,
shit like that.
I wanted so badly to go to the Nickelodeon studios back in the day. They had the fucking slime.
I wanted to be on fucking Double Dare.
Double Dare was the shit, man.
Oh, and I wanted to be on goddamn Legends of the Hidden Temple. Who was the goddamn animal that never won? Was it Purple Parrots?
The Purple Parrots.
I want to do something with the Purple Parrots and make them win something. Because remember, the Purple Parrots never went anywhere.
Or the Blue Barracudas.
It was either the Blue Barracudas or the Purple Parrots that never went anywhere.
They didn't go nowhere.
So I was like, I want to be on either of those two teams.
Silver Snakes is where it's at, baby.
I don't want to be the snake. I want to be a Barracuda or the parrot. Why do you want to be that? Because they never win.
Because they never win. Yeah, well, see, me and Tommy used to watch a lot of Double Dare, Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold. Pops liked Hey Arnold.
I like Hey
Yeah.
Arnold.
Rugrats.
I still do.
I
I don't care what anybody says.
yeah, Rugrats.
All Real Monsters.
Doug.
Yeah, Doug.
When they was watching the Hidden Temple, I'd go in there and it'd be like, I'd be watching it for a little bit, and I'd look at that right there, and I'd, what the hell is this shit? Because I never could understand the damn thing.
I always liked more of a scary thing, but I always liked Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Figure It Out.
Figured it out was good.
What else? All That.
All that was good.
Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
Yeah.
And then eventually.
Then eventually it goes downhill after that.
In this,
Yeah, I don't watch Nickelodeon no more.
I don't watch you know the anymore. You know, it's just not only Nickelodeon that's
No, Cartoon Network's the same way.
Cartoon Network's the same way.
Yeah, I liked Cartoon Network back in the 90s when they showed nothing but old school cartoons.
I mean, at least with Cartoon Network, they will do a block of like
Old school cartoons from time to time.
like Looney Tunes and stuff, but shit, you can't watch anything from the 90s on Nickelodeon until goddamn like 2 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my favorite was Popeye the Sailor Man, and on Saturdays, like on Saturdays and stuff like that right there, the Herculoids when I was a kid.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo baby is my favorite. As a matter of fact, I got DVDs of Scooby-Doo. Don't knock Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo.
He loves the new Scooby-Doo too.
I hate the new Scooby-Doo. And, you know,
He liked the one with the WrestleMania one.
it was
You like the WrestleMania Scooby-Doo?
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, the WrestleMania Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
and the shitty Flintstones.
And now, you know,
Like the WrestleMania
if
Bed Bath,
you guys remember these cartoons, you know, get it, you know,
Guys, let us know in the comment section down
let
below
us
if you guys ever
I'll
watched
tell you
it.
what else was a
And
good
that's
goddamn cartoon. Captain Planet. I remember it come on before Saturday night.
And if you guys ever watched the cartoon of Hercules,
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
tell us about it too, because I don't think my kids believe me if there was a cartoon called Hercules. When he put on that ring, give him power.
I also liked I also like Kablam too. It was like
Kablam was a great show.
It was like a cartoon comic book kind of show. But
Cat Dog.
You know, here's the thing.
Shit,
Red Stimpy.
You know, I just want to take this right here. You know, I don't think it really matters how old you are.
You're never really gonna outgrow cartoons.
Yeah,
Rocco's Modern Life.
To me, you are.
I still like Rocco.
You can still watch your cartoons. I don't care how old you are. Fuck it.
Tom and Jerry, of course.
Okay.
Tom and Jerry is the shit.
But guys, there you guys go. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on...
and I tell you what, you can't do any better than Scooter.
Hey guys, make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. Make sure you guys follow me and Tommy on Instagram. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys, because we are that cream that rises to the top.
We're the cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.